Everybody in this prep school has like the Frankenstein haircut.
Who will tell me where you are in the picture textbook?
We were halfway through inspiration and creating our own fun ideas.
Not allowed. We'll be starting over.
Deceased Bards Club.
All right, so now that his name just popped up on screen, what is the best Robin Williams movie? What is
Dead
the
Poets.
worst Robin Williams
Dead
movie?
Poet Society. Flubber? He's in
Flubber
Flubber,
slaps!
right? No.
Oh, that's a wrong opinion. Sorry, they're playing the Scottish song. I almost said Irish. I would have gotten
This
crucified.
is how you know the movie's set in Scotland. Tradition, honor, discipline, excellence. None of these things can be found at hot quality content.
Ah, we're all of those things.
The best Robin Williams is Moby Dick from 1956, and the worst one is gonna have to be League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Is somebody in both of those?
Captain Ahab is in both of those.
Captain Ahab's in both.
Motherfucker.
Those kids are the same.
Not one, but two different takes of birds just flying.
Three.
3 different takes.
4.
Probably one take. 5.
No,
That's
that's still
4.
4.
I was
Ian preempted
preemptively
it.
saying 4.
You threw me
Because
off.
I knew there was one more shot of birds.
It's like you counting songs in Suicide Squad.
53.
Now, Mr.
Aladdin, sir. What will your pleasure be?
All right, who's up for a quick study group tonight, guys? Sure.
Who's up for a quick fuck in the shower?
Oh, look at Kyle. His penis is small.
Whoa, fucking got him.
That food looks bitchin'.
It's mashed potatoes.
No, what that fucking old dude has. It looks like a nice stew.
It looks like cow shit. What are you talking about?
Show me the heart unfettered by foolish dreams, and I'll show you a happy man.
But only in their dreams can men be truly free.
Neither of those statements are true, if you really think about them. They're both full of shit.
No, you're free in your dreams.
I'm happy in more places than just my dreams.
No, I'm not. So, checks out.
That's not true. You watched Hot Quality Content's video today and you loved it. Checkmate.
Imagine having a professor so radical that you break the rules to read and make poetry.
That's it. 5 centuries. Blank.
I wonder who the Half-Blood Prince is.
It's Keating. Robin Williams is the Half-Blood Prince.
The worst plot twist in any Harry Potter book. Because it doesn't matter.
Shakespeare can be different. Friends, Romans, countrymen. Let me rest.
That was a pretty decent Marlon Brando.
The director of the movie changed before they shot it. The original director hired someone whose name we know for the Mr. Keating role. Do you guys want to guess?
Robin Williams.
No.
Fuck. Is he a good actor?
I think so.
Oh, God. That means no.
Keanu Reeves.
No.
I almost have said Matthew McConaughey, but I don't know if he was old enough at this point.
No, I'm going with McConaughey. Double down.
Okay. Ian, you got a guess?
I don't think he was old enough at this point, right? I mean, he's about the same age as Williams. Yeah.
Who?
No, McConaughey, yeah.
Liam Neeson.
No.
He's a good actor.
I don't think that works.
He was a teacher.
That's true. Yeah, it's canon. Real life.
But for his acting stuff, he does more... I don't know.
I mean, now he's like a solid action guy, but no, I can see Liam Neeson doing this.
I don't know if he could do the same level of inspiration.
The thing is, it's hard to imagine someone else that isn't Williams in this movie because we've.
It's hard to imagine
seen it.
someone who isn't Williams in any Williams role.
That is true. Oh, actually, you know what? Literally anybody else. Popeye doesn't change the movie.
He has the fucking shirt tied around his neck. You know he wants to fuck.
And he's not going to because he has a shirt tied around his neck.
I am writing to you.
To be in Tenet before you shoot it.
Chucks, baby.
There's a lot of Chucks in that scene.
A lot of Chucks. The only good shoe. There are two kinds of people. Chuck's people and Tim's people. No one should be Tim's people.
Everybody in this prep school has like the Frankenstein haircut.
So at the end, towards the end, all the teachers are like, "Oh, you're doing weird shit." They didn't notice any of this weird shit he's been doing.
I think
This isn't that weird.
Really? Because this guy's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
I think they've been noticing this is just like the first time they're going to address it.
That's the second time he watched him eat paper.
Did they address that they ate paper?
He looked. He was like, "Oh, weird."
Eating paper is infinitely weirder than walking around in a circle while clapping.
Mr. Overstreet.
Knox Overstreet. He sounds like a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh character.
Hi! Made it! Great! Bring anybody?
Just doing a little doo-wop down in the fucking, family room. Something you can really wag your finger to.
You gotta play Boom Shakalaka. Come on.
Splish Splash. We were taking a bath.
That song slaps.
She walks in beauty like the night.
Did you know the left side of my face is gonna give it to you?
You know, if you go to a party without the intention of trying to get laid, you'll have a good time.
I agree.
If you go to a party with the intention of getting laid and then go home and sadly masturbate for a couple hours, you probably have a fine time.
During the masturbation, or
I use the tears as lube.
Look at Zach and Cody up in the front. Like, what is the fucking age range for this school?
he goes home, he's like, "Oh, sorry, honey, I had a tough day today. I was too busy whacking a little boy in the ass many, many times.
Oh, again?
Third time this week."
Paddling and spanking is such a weird punishment.
It's a little sus, bro.
I'm gonna swat you on the ass till it's red.
I require captain.
Isn't that where?
I would like something nautical.
Isn't that
That's
where
where Abraham Lincoln got
No,
shot.
you son of a bitch!
Yeah,
you kept
bitch.
cutting me off. I said it like 3 times, and you wouldn't let me say it, and then you say it instead of me. You son of a fucking bitch!
You set me up for it.
Ah,
Jake, how's it feel?
not good.
You can just say it and edit it out.
Because I haven't.
Isn't that where Abe Lincoln got shot?
Isn't that where Abraham Lincoln got shot?
Oh my God, it's red form.
Isn't that where this guy got shot?
It's bad enough that you've wasted your time with this absurd acting business.
This is great because Kurtwood Smith is an actor, so to hear him say these lines is great. Remember that we were in Hathaway was like a ghost the whole time, and then everyone was a ghost the whole time.
You remember the one?
What a terrible movie.
Do you remember the next one directly after that, where Chris Pratt did not suffer any consequences for his actions?
Yep.
If you guys ever make a movie, I'm gonna boo in the theater. It's completely understandable. You do the same for me, obviously.
Yeah, I piss on your grave.
That's a little different. That's disrespectful.
So is booing at my movie.
Yeah, booing is respectful.
I'm not peeing on you.
You're verbally peeing.
What fruit is on his hat?
Berry.
What kind of berry, dickhead?
Baja Blast.
It's not a berry, chief.
It's what they're made out of.
That's a soda.
The Baja Berry Blast.
I'm gonna bury my dick in your ass.
What the fuck did you just say?
I told you I was gonna bury my dick in your ass. I think you heard me.
All right, I'm back. Ian, you've lost speaking privileges.
You were asking for clarification. I gave it to you.
Yeah, I wanted to confirm you've lost speaking privileges.
So, I want to pose a question.
Yes.
And,
No.
Oh my God.
You're not
Dissenting
allowed.
opinions.
It is not a yes or no question.
I meant no, you're not allowed to pose the question.
Yes or no question. So, after a really good performance, and your fucking parent yells at you, would this be murdering yourself at the lowest point or the highest point?
He's peaked as an actor, but as a person, he's at his lowest.
Has he really peaked as an actor after
He
one
just
play?
gave the performance of a lifetime.
He did do a really good job, according to,
But I mean, he did just give the greatest performance he'll ever give in his life.
Neil's dad couldn't let him go to acting school, and that makes him tonight's big loser.
Fuck.
Wow.
We're here for Neil's punishment.
Gunshot. Self-inflicted.
You guys ever throw up from receiving information?
I
never have.
That kind of distress you can, yeah.
Every reason I've thrown up has been like physical, you know? Like I ate like shit.
I feel like at some point in my life I've received news that's made me feel physically ill.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
But
yeah,
never
I've
vomited.
felt bad from news, sure, but like never to the point where my body does things, you know?
I feel like there should be a professor walking by in the background and it's like, "Oh, that's the Dead Poets Society. Those 5 fucking idiots."
You know what's not a good name?
Todd.
Neil.
No.
Neil's not a good name.
Neil's a good name.
No, it's not.
Neil's alright. That's fucking guy who walked on the moon's name. That's a good name.
Yeah, Lance. Yeah, try again.
Lance, the guy who walked on the moon.
Neil Armstrong's the bicyclist.
Yeah, my mistake.
And then there's Louis Armstrong, the toy that stretches.
Yeah, and then Stretch, the guy who sang that song.
No, I think Neil's a good name.
Neil's a good name.
I'm not that big of a fan.
Well, 2-1. To be read at the opening of the Double Penetration Society meetings.
Stop.
Mud, please never speak again.
Yeah, you've lost your speaking privileges.
Yeah, just my
I guess only Jake gets to finish this video.
Who will tell me where you are in the picture textbook?
We were halfway through inspiration and creating our own fun ideas.
Not allowed. We'll be starting over. Now we're going to read Fahrenheit 451, which is about the oppression of ideas.
I want you to write a point of view paper on why the villains were correct.
It's the best scene in the movie.
Absolutely, 100%
Dude,
without
it's
a doubt.
so good.
I like that the sides are blurred out so you can only see his face.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, he's looking at it in between someone's legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10.
10. Oh
Sorry,
my God. Yeah.
we gotta talk. 10.
I'd say 9. I think it's pretty solid. I think, dude, the freaking directing is great. The writing is great. The acting is great. Everything I got nominated for, it deserved. That was amazing.
10 out of 10. This is one of my favorite films ever. It's one thing for a movie to come out for something that I have really no understanding of, like Whiplash. I'm not really a musician. It's another thing for a movie to come out and enthrall me when it's about something that I genuinely dislike. We talked about it a little bit. I hate poetry. I hate it as a concept because the idea of like, oh, there's a trillion, million, billion different ways to interpret this, and it's all weird, just nonsense words. I don't like it. I like some poetry. Poe slaps, obviously. Haikus are pretty fun. But on the whole, I don't like poetry as a medium. So when a film can come out and be like, yeah, it's about a bunch of guys finding their passions through the medium of poetry, I go, that sounds bad. And then I watch it and I go, this is a 10 out of 10 and it's one of my favorite films ever.
Yeah.
Yep, it is 9 out of 10. I think it's a brilliant movie, almost a masterpiece. Not one of my favorites ever, but it's easily one of the best dealer's choices. It's spectacular. Ian, I'd rather hear what you have to say.
Yeah, 10. Immediate 10. All of the acting is phenomenal. The soundtrack is very, very well utilized and subtle and nice. The story is beautiful and amazing, and the messages and themes matter so much. Finding who you are and being yourself is tough. And Mud, to the exact opposite, this movie, when I first watched it, is what made me love poetry and do poetry and write poetry. I think poetry is one of the best mediums to convey a message, because no matter, as long as you are in a ballpark of something, a person can interpret it and feel something about it. There are certain movies where you can interpret things certain ways because the movie is open, and I love that. I love being able to look at something and think about it and go, well, it could mean this, this, and this because of these reasons, and it's interesting. Being able to dissect something, think about something, and choose your own meaning almost, regardless of intent, is really cool to me. This is probably one of the best acted, Robin Williams, the best acted role in a film, period.
Best performance ever? No.
One of the best for me. Big, thick, fat 10. The fattest of 10s. Probably top 10 favorite films of all time 10.
Now let's watch the movie that everyone agrees just goes so well with it. Moby Dick. Boats are fucking insane. Like, what fucking genius was just like, what if we build a giant bathtub with a shit ton of rope and some fucking curtains, and then we go out in the middle of fucking nowhere and fuck around, and we need like 80 people to run it.